Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this channel. I plan on making this channel strictly about my gaming room slash setup slash collection, I guess you could say. Pretty much I've been buying things to try and upgrade my collection, things to upgrade to improve my setup, and eventually when I get my own place, buy things that I can use for my gaming room, things like that. Anyway, welcome to my first video. Clearly, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to my PlayStation 5 collection. I actually got my PlayStation 5 a little over a year ago because I got one of the GameStop bundles, and it came with 2 games and an extra controller, a GameStop card, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was a very expensive bundle. Oh my god. That was the only way I could get a PlayStation 5. But anyway, as you see, I got games. Pretty much each shelf is pretty much its own independent, like, console system, whatever. Kind of like this is the Xbox One, PS3. This is supposed to be PS4 slash PS5, and PS1's in the back. That's like all Xbox 360. Then down here is all PS2, which there's a lot of them. So pretty much I'm going to try to do a video for like each, console, handheld, whatever. So this one, strictly PS5. And I don't have a whole lot of games, but I got like a decent amount. So anyway, let's get right into my collection. Okay, that was actually more than I was actually expecting. And I got 20 PS5 physical copy games. Personally, as clearly you can tell, I love to collect physical copy games. I do have digital, but I don't know. I just love the idea of just looking at your games, choosing which one am I going to play today, put it in the console, and play it. Also, if you guys are interested below, I have a link to my gaming channel where I upload, games, stuff like that. Currently, I am uploading Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the one that just came out a couple months ago. Those 2 are being currently uploaded on that channel. So, we are going to start off with the PS5. Alright, so I'm going to try to find and put these games somewhere where it won't be noticeable on the screen. You can kind of see the top here. Anyway, first game we are going to talk about, I guess right here, is Saints Row. I never played this game yet. I don't even remember when it came out, but I pre-ordered it. It was pretty much like a birthday present because I know it came out around my birthday, so I got it for my birthday, clearly. And I grew up, I played Saints Row 2 and 3, and I loved the second one. Like, I just played the second one all the time growing up. But I never played the first original Saints Row, and I never played the ones after Saints Row 3, like Saints Row 4 or something. So I eventually want to play them, but check out my channel sometime in the future. I plan on starting the original Saints Row, restarting from the beginning and playing all the games. Eventually, I'll get to this one. I have no clue when I will, but yeah. Definitely excited to play that game because it's kind of like GTA in a way, pretty much. Now, this game, oh, I love this game. I just wish this game was a little bit longer. And this was a part of my PS5 bundle. As you can tell, the controller. I got my second controller up there still, complete unboxed, never opened it. But this game also came with my bundle for the PlayStation 5, and that is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Love this game. It was so amazing. And I'm actually tempted. Maybe I'll wait till my next paycheck or not, but I'm tempted to get the Spider-Man PS4 statue that they got and put it over here with my other collectible items I have on this multi-stand thing. I don't even call it. And whenever Spider-Man 2 releases this year, I believe it's supposed to be out the end of this year, I'm getting the collector's edition or whatever because I love Spider-Man PS4 and I love Spider-Man Miles Morales, dude. I just love how the swinging between Miles and Peter is so different, and their combat clearly so different because Miles has more powers. He can go invisible. He has what's called Venom Punch or Venom something, and it's gonna be awesome because they're gonna be fighting Venom in Spider-Man 2, and most likely Kraven as well. And Spider-Man is my favorite superhero growing up as a kid. Like, Tobey Maguire was my all-time favorite Spider-Man because I watched him growing up. But I love No Way Home. It was awesome. But yeah, this game was so much fun. I loved it. I actually just replayed Spider-Man on the PS4, and I just replayed this. And I actually just bought all the Spider-Man PS4 DLC because it was on sale for like $12 for all 3 DLC. Played it for the first time, loved it. And yeah, I can't wait for Spider-Man 2. You know for sure I'm getting that game. Now here we have another, clearly PS5 game. This one's pretty much multiplayer only, which I bought it because I got on Whatnot. When Whatnot was like big back, like, what was it, last year, year before, whatever. I got it because it was cheap. It was like $10 or so. And I haven't played it since I got it. I tried the online like maybe once. That's it. And that's Battlefield 2042. The reason why I don't play this, well, I don't really have a lot of friends that have a PS5, so I can't really play with them. But also, there's like no one really playing the multiplayer. It was getting all this hype. I personally wasn't behind the hype. I'm like, I'm not really that excited for it. But like, they have put a bunch of bots in the game. It doesn't really make the game fun. Like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 were so fantastic. I loved playing them all the time on the PS3 and the PS4 with my friends. Like, it was so much fun. I can't remember what they're called. Like in Battlefield 3, I'd always be using the mortar and just like protecting my friends while they're attacking the objective. I'll give them smoke or something, cover them, blow up like their defenses. It was so much fun. I personally even enjoyed Battlefield 5 online, multiplayer, and campaign. I didn't play Battlefield 1 online, so I can't really say. But Battlefield 1 campaign was fantastic. I just kind of wish they added a campaign to this, because I'm personally more of a single player than multiplayer like games. That's just me. But yeah, I really haven't played this maybe once. That's about it. So I can't really say if it's good or bad, but there's clearly not a lot of people playing this game. Next, another game. I have completed this game. It's actually on my gaming channel if you want to check it out. Oh my god, I don't know why, but the actor's name literally went on like over my head. Not over my head, but I forget. Breaking Bad and Far Cry 6. I can't remember his name. I'm like so angry I can't remember his name. He just has a new show that just came out on Netflix about the bank heist or whatever. Watch any episode and order whatever you want. I can't remember what it's called. Far Cry 6. I love the Far Cry series. And I'm so happy they brought him on here. Because he is a fantastic actor. And he was fantastic in this game as well. Very intimidating, calm, cool. Like, he will threaten you, and he doesn't like get like super angry, you know what I mean? But he looks scary, dude. Badass guy, badass. And I love the game. I personally loved it. I don't know when or where the next Far Cry will take place, but overall I love the Far Cry series. I never played Far Cry 1 or 2 because Far Cry 3 was actually my first game ever introduced to the series. And I loved 3, 4, 5, 6. New Dawn was okay. But yeah, I do love the Far Cry series. So next, we are going into my third favorite game of all time. And this game is also on my channel if you want to go check it out. And that is Ghost of Tsushima, the Director's Cut. Great, great, great game. Combat, amazing. Story, awesome. I just loved it so much. Great game. I highly recommend it. Dude, it's just so much fun. I love history, and I just love these type of historical type games, and oh, so much fun. So now we are coming into a game I have not played before, but the sequel literally just got announced like a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I downloaded this on my PS5, and I have to play it eventually. And if I do, it's going to be on the channel. And that is Death Stranding, the Director's Cut. Norman Reedus. In case you guys don't know, I'm a huge Walking Dead fan because, like, I I started watching The Walking Dead, like, live on TV around season 3 or 4. And I just grew attached to these characters, and I just love Norman Reedus. And I don't know much about this game, literally nothing, besides the memes or jokes that it's a walking simulator, because apparently you do a lot of walking in this game. But I love Norman Reedus, and it's open world, and it looks pretty cool from somewhat of the gameplay that I've seen before in the past. So, and clearly it was good enough to get a sequel. So I'm definitely going to have to play this on the channel sometime soon. So now we are going into a game I have not played, but I have played the first one, but it was a long time ago. And this game is Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Like I said, I played the first Dying Light. It was on the Xbox One. And that's when it was like when it first came out. And I honestly don't even remember the story to it, but I loved it. Which I end up rebuying the PS4 version for Dying Light. So I want to replay that on the channel as well. Refresh my memory so I can eventually play this game. This game, huge open world from what I heard. And like the story can like depend on your choices a little bit on some like topics or situations, stuff like that. So it looks really cool. And you know it's pretty crazy too, because Dead Island 2 actually comes out, and I've never played any of the Dead Island games. But people say this is pretty much like Dead Island, but more parkourish. So, yeah. I'm definitely excited to eventually get into this game. It's crazy, because my backlog is humongous. I have, right behind the PlayStation, you clearly can't see, but like, on top of this is a whole, like, 2 to 3 stacks of backlog games I want to get into, like, as soon as possible. And there's probably, like, 20 plus games up there. So my backlog is crazy. So now we have another game. I guess this would be considered the 4th in its series, whatever you want to call it. Never played it, but I have played the first one, and that is Life is Strange True Colors. I have played the original Life is Strange, loved it, great story. I have played, it's not DLC, but the one where you play, I can't remember their names. Is it Chloe? And you're trying to find, you're working with Rachel. Like, it's kind of like the DLC, the backstory to the first Life is Strange. I've played that a long time ago, but I don't remember the story. So I'm eventually going to replay that as well on the channel. And then play Life is Strange 2, and then eventually play this one. I love these, like, games based on your choices. I don't know why. I love, kind of like Telltale games. I love those type of games. Even though a lot of people get mad because they don't agree with your choices. I mean, who cares, really? It's just a game. We're here to have fun. People have different opinions and, you know, thoughts, stuff like that. But anyway, Life is Strange. True Colors. Don't even know. It's a whole new character, so I have no idea what the heck happened. Life is Strange 2, or I can't remember what happened in the other Life is Strange game. So I don't know who that is at all. Next, this is another game that actually was part of my PS5 bundle when I bought it from GameStop. This came with the Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I can't play this game because I clearly haven't played the other ones, and this is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So, like I said, I haven't played any, literally not a single Ratchet & Clank game, but there's a bunch of them. So eventually I want to get to that whenever I get them. I do have one of the PS2 Ratchet & Clank games, but I don't have the first one. So, you know, I gotta buy these other ones first before I can even get close to playing this game. Don't know what it's about, but it definitely looks pretty interesting. So, we are coming up on a game that I have already played, and it's actually on my channel, and a sequel to this game just came out a couple months ago. And that is A Plague Tale Innocence. And I really enjoyed this game. Honestly, I only got this from GameStop, and it was like, I think it was 20 bucks, maybe 15, and I had my $5 monthly subscription thing, so I get $5 off. So I'm like, you know what? We'll get this 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Not bad of a deal for PS5 game. And I played the story. Oh my god, I loved it. I didn't think I was going to be honest with you. But you always have to give a game a shot. You never know. And I really enjoyed it. And I was actually, for Christmas, I got a $50 GameStop card. I was tempted to go in there and get the sequel. So I pretty much only had to pay like 10 bucks for it. But they didn't have a physical copy. At least I couldn't find one in the store. So I ended up getting a different game in the PS4 collection. You'll see it eventually in the future. But love this game. And I might wait till the second one gets a little bit cheaper. And then I'll get it and add it to the collection. But fun game. Loved it. So now, we are coming across another game I've already played. Came out a couple months ago as well. And there's a TV show coming out in less than 2 weeks. And that is The Last of Us Part 1. Oh my god, it was so great to replay this game. I actually already recorded it, all that kind of stuff. And eventually it's going to be uploaded to the channel. Don't know when, but it will be eventually. And the graphics were just insane, dude. They look so freaking good. I know there's a lot of people complaining that it was still full price at $70, which I paid it. I got it full price because I wanted to play it. And I love The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2. Loved both of them. And it was great to see the Last of Us Part 2 graphics onto this game. And it just looked amazing. It was so freaking good. Loved it. Enjoyed it. So, can't wait for the show. I'm gonna watch it. Comes out the 15th, and I'm watching it on HBO because I want to, and it's so much fun. So, now we're going to another game, clearly. And I've played this game before, but I haven't played the PS5 version. And it's a very popular game. I'm pretty sure at least most of yins have played it, and that is GTA 5. Got this GameStop. It was on sale for 20 bucks. And I'm like, you know what? $20. I love GTA 5. I love GTA 4 as well. I never played the older ones. Like the PS2 games. Never played it. So I will eventually. But yeah, I love GTA 5. And I'm like, you know what? $20 to get slightly better graphics. I don't know what else is different between the PS5 and the other versions. But it slightly looks better, and I can replay it, which I want to eventually, and record it, because, you know, the graphics might look a little bit different, but loved GTA 5. Fantastic game. So here we are. We're on to my final stack of games here. I still got like 7-8 games. We have here another choice-based game I haven't played yet, but I believe this is created by the same people that created Until Dawn, and this is House of Ashes. I think I seen a streamer play this for a couple minutes, and it looked very interesting because it was like some military type stuff in there. I was like, ooh, that looks very good. And I think I got it on GameStop as well. It was on sale. I think it was like 15 bucks or something like that. So I like, you know what? I love these story-based games, and I love these choices where the game's based on your choices. I love that as well. So I thought, you know what? Let's get it. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it. Still, it looks pretty interesting. So I'm like, hell yeah, I have to get this. So that is part of the collection. Now we are on to a game that I have never played before, but it's very hard from what I heard. And it's a very long game. And that is Returnal. I actually just got this game a couple weeks ago. Part of a Black Friday deal. Can't remember what. I got this game and a game that will pop up here in like a minute or two. But it was on sale, Black Friday. I'm like, you know what? Let's get it. I know, I can't say I'm not into them, but I've never played them before. Like the Dark Souls, the Elden Ring, like, it seems interesting, but it seems really hard as well. Like, I can't say I'm not into them because I haven't tried them, but eventually I want to get Elden Ring, you know, try it. It could be fun. It could be hard. If it's something that's like really hard, like from what I heard about this game, if it's really hard, I might not record it. Depends if you guys want to see him or not. But yeah, I heard it's really good, but it's also a really hard game. So now we are going into a game, a military World War II type game. It's third person, and that is Sniper Elite 5. Never played it. I have played Sniper Elite V2, Sniper Elite 3. I started 4 a long time ago, but never finished it. But I thought, you know what? I love the Sniper Elite games because it's so much fun. So I had to get Sniper Elite 5. I want to play it, but I want to record it on the channel as well. You know, like, so I'm thinking I got to get the original Sniper Elite, which I think is on the original Xbox, if I remember correctly, which I don't have that console. But I want to get that console eventually so I can play it, record it, stuff like that. So now we're on to the next game, which was a part of that Black Friday deal. It was on sale the same time I got Returnal. And that is Lego Star Wars, the Star Walker Saga. Yeah, the Skywalker Saga. Sorry. I've actually never watched any of the Star Wars movies, which I want to. But I kind of know like some of the major plot points, so that's why I haven't watched it. But I'm like, you know what? I love Lego games. Lego games are so much fun. And I think this has all of the movies, and maybe including the new ones, I'm not sure, in Lego form into this game. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? It's like a remaster, isn't it? Because I know there's like Lego Star Wars on the PS2, stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? We got to get it. Because I want to play it eventually, and I want to eventually watch these Star Wars movies. So now we are on to a game that is similar to, what was it called? Just a second ago. House of Ashes. I believe this is also created by the ones that did Until Dawn. And that is The Quarry. Pretty much most of these games I've gotten from like GameStop. I actually love going to GameStop. And never played this game before. But I want to. There's even more of these games out there by these like the same company that I've never played before that I want to get it and add it to my collection eventually. But yeah, story-based game, don't know what it's about. No clue. We're down to the final 3 games of the collection. This one, I was so excited to play this game. I was tempted to buy it digitally, but I'm like, it comes out physically in like 2 or 3 months after the digital release. So I'm like, I'll wait, and I'll get a physical copy. Still haven't played it yet, but it's clear it was up here on this backlog room, shelf, whatever you want to call it, and I want to play it so bad because it looks so much fun, and it is called Stray. Who doesn't want to play as a cat? I mean, I love cats. I don't have any pets, like cat pets. I have dogs, but I did have cats growing up, and I love cats, dude. This game looks like so much fun. This is up here, part of my backlog that I have to play here soon, which I'm going to. I'm going to put that back down here. Don't know what it's about. I don't think it's open world, but I just know it's a cat. And that's literally the main reason why I bought it, just because you're a cat. So now, we are going into a game I have not played, but it was also up there in the backlog with Stray. They're coming out with a 3rd movie this year. You might see from this picture down here, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is actually like one of my favorite Marvel movies. Like the trilogy, or I guess the first 2, and the holiday ones, I guess you could say trilogy. I loved all 3 of those movies. I just loved them. And it's going to be so cool. I played Marvel Avengers. I thought it was enjoyable. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. But it was enjoyable. I had fun with it. And I think this is supposed to be something somewhat similar, but, you know, mainly focused around Guardians of the Galaxy. But I heard really good things about this game. People say it's really good. So I cannot wait to play as Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, you know, Groot, everyone. Gamora. I wonder if Mantis is in this game. I don't see her. Is Yondu in this game? You know what I mean? Like, I just can't wait to play this game. It's on my backlog that I have to play sometime in the future. And finally, our final game for the PS5. This game was on PC for a while, and it came out on Xbox a couple months, or not Xbox, I think Xbox and PlayStation a couple months ago. And I've watched so many people play this game on PC. Well, not so many, a couple, like one or two people. But it looks like so much fun, and I can't wait to play it on the PlayStation. And that is Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Like, it just looks so much fun. You start out as nothing, as like a peasant, and then you can eventually make your way up to be like ruler of the whole like planet or world or whatever. It's so crazy. You can build up armies, attack other factions, have siege battles, land battles. You know, you can recruit people. It's so, like, that's my type of stuff. I may not be good at it, but like, I just love this type of stuff. And this is a game that I'm probably gonna play somewhat soon. I want to so bad. It's like up there in my backlog as well. The thing about this game, the story can like never end. Like, it can end at some point, but you can replay this and create your own different story. It's like you can have so many different scenarios or stories you want to create while you're playing this game, while it makes it so freaking cool and interesting. Like, you can replay this game probably like 5 or 6 times, even though it would take you probably months to like actually finish the game or something like that. Like, probably almost a year, maybe longer, depends how long you play the game for. But like, this game just gets me so excited and hyped up. These 3 games are currently in my backlog for PlayStation 5 games that I want to play somewhat soon. Okay, so I'm recording this after I just finished the recording of, all the games for the PS5. And I just realized there was one more game that I didn't introduce to you guys or show you guys. And that is Iron Harvest 1920, the Complete Edition. I actually have this on my Steam. I got it on sale last year on Steam, but I never played it. But this was on sale at GameStop for like $20. So I'm assuming it includes all the DLC. And this is like a strategy RTS type of game. It reminds me of Company of Heroes, which Company of Heroes 3 actually comes out sometime this year. So yeah, I'm definitely want to play this. Looks very interesting. I love the strategy type games, and I can't wait to play it on the channel sometime in the future. So sorry for not showing you guys this. I completely forgot about it. So yeah, thank you guys for staying here and watching my PS5 collection. I kind of went on a rant a little bit during each game, but debating on what section I'm going to do next. I got pretty much a lot of consoles and games. Like, well, I don't know what I'll do next. I might do Wii. I might do the Wii. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for staying and enjoying the video. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.